What's up, everybody? Today it's Unknown Figure 126, Freak League Malik Jenkins, whatever you want to call me, and I'm a makeup channel now. Okay, not really makeup channel, but this is a video that I'm also going to be sending out to my professor as well on how to do and make a tutorial of making a Dr. Facilier. I hope I said his name right. He's that antagonist character from Princess and the Frog. You know, that movie a long time ago that Disney made a decade ago. Really great movie. Go check it out. And now, I already did that character trait already of like making his face, but I never done the one with his white mask. So I actually want to definitely give that a try and a shot. So let's see how this goes on, guys. Hope you guys can follow me through this. And you know, if you guys somehow like this, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, maybe I might make more or not. This is actually just for assignment based, but who knows what could happen on this channel. I mean, what have I not done on this channel yet? A lot of things, really. So step one, guys, make sure your hands are clean. You want to make sure that they are squeaky clean. Nothing's dirty on them. They're all good, lavender, beautiful, and you know, just ready to touch your face with makeup, because that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be touching yourself with your hands with every makeup cosmetic that you have. Now, I say the most important thing that you want to do is make sure you do have a makeup kit. Like I do have this Bed 9 cream makeup kit right here. Very basic. You can get this at your local Bed 9 store, wherever you are from, or any makeup that has, like, you know, all the bases of having like a base color, highlight, shadow, anything of the sorts, pretty much. You even have a lot right here. I have like my blending pad right here, which, you know, that's gotta be a little bit washed. You got all your colors right here. Got the color wheel, CK4 Bruise and Abrasion. You have the cream foundation Cocoa Sherbet, which I actually use, or actually all the time, as that's my base color. This one, Hazelnut, will sometimes come around for making either light or dark colors for my skin, because I'm dark skin, of course. And then you have the Rio Tan, also the same thing, used to, you know, mix up the brown colors and all. Another color, Rio TK6 Brown Medium. Then you have the Cream Shadow Olive Brown, which sometimes that does help to make really good shadow lines for my face. Cream Highlight Light Brown, which again, this will definitely help a lot to definitely highlight my skin complexion. Oh, and we're definitely gonna need this to make that mask. CL1 White, to make my face completely white. You also want to make sure that you have these colors too, well, these paintbrushes, you know, to just make sure you draw accurate lines on your face to, you know, get the right amount of color and blending, adding it to your face. And also the sponge right here to just rub the colors onto their makeup, and then you just rub it upon your face as you see fit. This is sometimes can be used to blend or to, you know, erase some highlight or shadow colors, this should be mostly used. This should be used for base colors. For me, I like to use this just for the base, not for highlight or shadow, as I leave the paintbrushes to that. So let's get this started. We're now gonna add a bit of Cocoa Sherbet. Good for nice complexity of my skin. And, you know, we're just gonna, you know, rub this a bit on here. You know, you just want to make sure you just, you know, I say like add a bunch to make sure it spreads all around your skin and it's looking fine, crisp as butter. Also, in a way too, make sure you have a clean face as well, just so it's easy to do your makeup. Now you just want to just smear that on right here and just make sure that you're adding just the right stuff on it. Well, make sure you spread that around so it equals all of your skin. Even get on the eyes too. Make sure it gets every crevice. It's okay if you wipe out on your eyebrows and all that. Make sure these base colors are completely blending right to your skin, just so it doesn't look like your face is a little bit unrealistic. It's just in a way you want to show your face like more into the light. For those doing theater and anything of the sorts of TV shows, or demonstrating art on your face. This is also note-taking that if you are a man, at least, and you have facial hair, make sure you shave that off just so the makeup can better accustom to your skin more. It's harder if you have facial hair on you. You'll have like, you have like makeup stuck in your hairs and follicles just scattering everywhere, and you don't want that. It'll make the makeup less effective to show off in what you're trying to do to perform. So please make sure you shave all the way before putting the makeup on. Alright, as you see here now, you can definitely tell now that I have put the base of my my base colors on my face. It's a little bit more shinier now. Feels like feels like my skin got a little lighter, which that should be good, because that's the Witch Doctor's color. He's a little bit light, but yeah, now it looks like I am full ready for some show. But let's put on some touches like the highlights and the shadow. Alright, so while doing the process of my makeup on my video, I realized I did the wrong makeup plot for this assignment, basically, or at least my version of what I wanted to do. So here's where I say the base color, where it comes to how it can be used as an eraser to erase your highlight and shadow to make it still your base color form on your face. So as you see right here, I have like shadow and highlight just scattered all over my face. So what I try to do is I just put more base color onto the sponge, and then I rub it on my face until I feel like the colors are completely gone. This is for just in cases that you do not need to rewash your face and do all that over again. It's easier that you just put your base colors on your face again over the highlight and shadow to basically again erase the stuff that you put on, to then start over to put new highlight and shadow in. It is very, very useful and definitely a easier way to do things, and is less time consuming than rewashing your face and starting completely over. So yeah, now that that's off the way, because wow, I messed up hard, but hey, that just means that this base really does come in handy, because if you mess up something major, you can always just actually have a clean slate instead of just washing your face and starting all that over again. This saves you much, much more time. So let's start by adding the lights, shall we? The correct way. Now I say he only has some light, I say, around his eyes right here, so you just want to like make sure you cover the eyes as much as possible. Now it's the same thing with highlight and shadow. You just want to make sure that you put the necessary amount as possible on your face to get the look that you're going for your makeup plot, for anything that you're trying to create on your face. Now, again, if you ever feel like you put too much, again, that's where base color comes in, but you'll already need it anyways to make sure the highlight and shadow colors blend in correctly and natural on your face. So again, if you feel like you did put too much, then you'll just have to like use base to make sure it blends very well. It'll just make it a little harder, but again, that's what having the base color is for, to blend in your highlight and shadow upon your face. Now we're gonna add some shadow into the mix, and this will actually be used somewhat a lot, but it's gonna be in different ways. Like, he has like a little marks on his nose, like just somewhere it's going from here to here, like not too much shadow. But he also has like some weird curve where it's like around his cheek right here, but it's like you gotta go a bit, curving a little bit down, then up again, and then down again. Like almost like a hill, like you're going like, you make it a little hook when you start, then you slant down and make like an upside down hill to then a normal hill at the end of your face at this part right here. And after that, you kind of want to make another like little cheek hill right here. And then you just make like a full-on C. Like a full-on C here, almost where his eye is. And then another slanted down line right here. He's a little strange of a Disney character with those kinds of dark shadows, but you know, that's how Disney makes them unique. And now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you add the shadow under your eyelids. I say about an inch off your eyelids. Give it like a little bit of a half circle from the bottom from it, just so you can get that crisp lining. And then after that, you want to make sure you now add the other shadow on the left side of your face, left or right, whichever side you did first, and try to make it exactly the same as you can. When you do these parallel like shadows / highlights, you want to make sure that they are equal to each other as possible, just so the effects of the makeup that you chose may be most effective when doing this art. Also, the little mustache too. You want to make sure you definitely smile, which actually that's another thing. When you put highlight and shadow, you want to make sure that you make a face to get the accurate portrayal of how the markings look from the picture or art that you chose to do to put on your face. If it has to be a silly face or you guys smile, do that. No shame in making a face whatsoever. If it helps make the accurate art to put on your face as much as possible. And most important thing again, blend. I will say this a lot. Blend this to your face. If you add a little makeup, try to not do too much to where it's gone and it's erased. But just make sure that it is blended well, that it is naturally on your skin. In the term of looking at it from a theater or a show film perspective from afar. Also, what I'm holding here in my hands is Clay Luxury, which is just where the other pad will come in handy to make sure that your makeup is glossing well. For me, I have an oily skin, so my makeup might look a little bit greasy, which is why I have this extra, makeup supplements on to help me keep it looking rich and good on my skin. Now, I did put too much on this. That was a little bit my fault. I didn't realize I put a lot until I saw like a big tannish brown just smother my face. So, but that was me. It's the end of the world, though. You can still blend it in. Just more painted, more and just maybe a little bit more on the base colors. But again, it's just to help blend your makeup even further and make it look more, I say, appealing and helpful to what you're making. Alright, so now we're going to do something, now this is going to be something new, where I'm now going to make the face mask. And this is probably going to be the first time I can finally use one of my paintbrushes. We're going to be using the white paintbrush now to make the mask. I'm going to first clean out my paintbrush, which you want to make sure you clean this out with soap and water before you even have this touch this white color. Now this one's going to be easy because this one requires you don't even blend. You don't even blend the white. This is literally putting white all over your face. And this is going to be my first time actually using white ever. So let's give this a shot, shall we? If I can just open this cap, there we go. So now we're just going to, scribble a little white right here. You could probably just go all out with this because he has a lot of white on his face. So, don't be afraid to not put too much makeup on. Because if you ever do feel like you did put too much, we always have the base to fix set up. And what he has right here is his whole half of his top face is covered, except around the eyebrows and his nose. One thing I forgot to tell you guys is that I gotta also put a little shadow on the eyebrows. He does have linear, straight, balanced eyebrows, so I'm just making sure I put those on real quick before I put on the mask, because the white paint is not gonna touch the eyebrows, around the eyes, or parts of the front nose. It will only just touch the upper part of my face, and that only, as shown in the picture. All right, now we can do the mask. And alright, now that's how you make the witch doctor mask, which it looks pretty decent. I made some myself. But definitely, a lot more improvements I can do here because I am an amateur makeup artist because I am only doing this for a class grade and all, but I actually have sometimes I put some face paint on my mask just because I liked how it looks cool on some stuff. Like I said, my inspiration is Jeff Hardy, but yeah, definitely that'll be it for the video for today. So guys, hope you guys enjoy this makeup artist tutorial of how to make Dr. Facilier's face and then add his face mask into this. Hope you guys have a great day, and remember, stay well. Now I'll say this last thing before I do leave office. If you want to wash and take this stuff off, I do recommend finding just some good face soap. I use the Vino face soap or body wash to actually get this all off, which it comes off very, very easily. It comes off in seconds as you wash it off. So yeah, I recommend something like that the case. And that is pretty much it, and washing off your makeup stuff again. Soap and water, guys, on everything. Alright, hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. And Professor, hope you love this tutorial that I gave. This unknown figure, 126, Freaking Malik, where will call me. See you next time. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, it got on the bottom of my lip. And ta-da! Again, it's gone. The power of base color.